What up, YouTube? This video is taken on this Wednesday afternoon, October 15th, 2025. Time right now is 4:22 p.m. And I'm at a cool tree spot. Figured I would fly. I have the Questor 2. I hadn't flown in a while previous to this week, but I'm making an effort to fly every day this week. And I picked it back up on trying to tune this quad. I cannot get, there's a little bit of bounce back oscillation that I just can't get out of it. I've tried to change different things. So we'll see how it goes today. I did go, last time I posted a video using the DJI O4, it was in 1080p to get the 120 frame rate. I did bump it up to 2.7 to get better video quality because I was displeased on how that video rendered out. So we'll see how 2.7 looks. I can tell you in the goggles, 2.7 looks amazing. Like it is true, like GoPro quality in my opinion. The control on this quad though, this quad just flies really great. And on smooth movements, you see there was a little bit of, you see it wasn't there, a little bit there. There's a little bit of oscillation, but you know, I don't know if that oscillation is from me not used to flying the O4, and O4 just is more prone to have oscillation. Oh yeah, I haven't really crashed this quad hard, but this quad, the newness is now off of it. And plus, I guess it's been so long since I actually built this quad, I'm not afraid to crash it as much. Oh. Oh, let's see if we can do a Matty flip. Oh, a little too much. But yeah, this is a nice, cool tree spot. One thing I forgot to mention in my last video was that when I was in Salem, I blew out my Adidas Sambas. The rubber came unglued from the front of one of my shoes, and then it got folded over and, you know, got caught on the sidewalk. And I was really disappointed when that happened because I thought these shoes were relatively new. But then I checked, I bought these shoes in January of 2024. So they lasted me quite a while. So I went ahead and I purchased new Sambas. These Sambas were the vegan ones, which I only got because they were on sale. Which I checked, they're not on sale now. They're actually more than regular Sambas. I always try to find a deal on sale. So I did the same thing on Google Shopping. I found the cheapest Sambas, which looked like they had like these white on top. They were black Sambas, but they had white laces, and where the laces attached to the shoe, that was white. But when the Sambas came, they were just the regular black Sambas, which was best of both worlds. Got them cheap and just got regular Sambas that didn't stand out. The one thing that I don't understand about the Sambas though is I prefer the ones that have the regular toe on them, or regular tongue on them, and not the soccer tongue. And it seems like the majority of them out there are the soccer tongue. And by the listing, I don't see how you can tell the difference between the two, like when you're ordering them, except by looking at pictures. So like one reason why I bought the ones that were on sale, even though they were white, they had the regular tongues on them. And even though they came in a different color, they came in with the regular tongue, or yeah, tongue. I still have Adidas Dragons that I wear, and I have a brand new pair of Adidas Dragons that I never opened up.
Low battery, 21.6.
You know, at home I wasn't getting good runtime out of my batteries, but I think it must be because I was just at my house. I just full throttle it a lot, and I guess flying here doesn't seem like it's too out of tune. Do a Matty flip. Oh, almost had it.
Low battery, 21.5 volts.
But what I was going to say was, so the Sambas that blew out on me when I was on vacation, I went in E6000 them, which I use E6000 and everything. I love it. But my Adidas Dragons, you know, they're so old that it seems like every couple of months I had to E6000 them. That's the one thing I don't understand about people who collect shoes is shoes seem to just degrade just by sitting with the way the glues are. So all these people who collect shoes, you know, if they actually wear them, they're just going to fall apart. That's what happened to me when I started running again. I had these old pair of Nikes that I got at the outlet store, and I didn't run in a long time, and they seemed like they were in good shape. Like, as soon as I started running on them, they like fell off my feet. And that's another thing when you're buying, like, I was thinking about this, like, it was some random website it was that I bought these Sambas from. Like, you don't know, when they came in, they, you know, looked brand new, they smelled brand new, they had the new rubber smell, but you don't know what, how old they are, what was the manufacturing date, so you don't know if the glue's just going to start falling out of them. Because, you know, there has to be a reason why they were cheap. They were half off compared to buying just a new pair of Sambas on Amazon. Okay, here's flight 2. Also, I'm still on, oh yeah, I'll show you guys this catapult that's over here. This is the cool part about having 04, you can just go. I'm literally flying behind me. Yeah, so this is new this year. This is family camp at the church, by the way. Oh, there's someone, kid by themselves, huh? But, oh yeah, so another thing I was going to say was I am going to make an effort to switch over to Linux. And I mentioned that in my last video. But this video is going to be edited on my, you know, Windows 10 setup, because I decided to just buy a brand new M2 drive and to start a clean install Linux. And then if anything goes wrong, I can just swap the M2, and I need to use my computer, I can just put the old M2 drive in and you know, use the computer. But I bought an M2 drive off of Amazon during their Prime deal, which ended up being one of those things where it wasn't too much of a deal as it was advertised. And I bought a 4 terabyte model, and sure enough, when it came in, it was 1 terabyte. So I had to return it, but instead of, it wouldn't allow me just to do an exchange. It forced me to do a refund, and it didn't give me the refund automatically, I guess because since it was such a high dollar item, they had to inspect it. So I still don't have the refund, and it forced me to give the refund in a gift card, not
Low battery.
back to my credit card.
0.7 volts.
I guess they must have deer around here. I think that's a deer feeder. But so I'm not going to order a new M2 drive until I get that gift card to, use that gift card up. So that's holding me up from trying to experiment with Windows. Oh, I guess I haven't done a trippy spin. I haven't done a trippy spin in a while. Okay, I kind of lost my momentum. I'm at a 25-degree camera angle, so I'm not the best. It's not the best angle for a trippy spin. But yeah, that's pretty much what's been happening.
0.4 volts.
I figured I'd post this video because I wanted to see how, work on my 04 workflow, and I want to see how 2.7 04 video renders out on YouTube. Oh yeah, that's another thing is I went to, I have a DJI Action, I had two DJI Action 2s. One with the Best Buy warranty, one with the DJI warranty. Right before the DJI warranty went up, I turned it in for a warranty, and they gave me the newer model with the bigger storage. So I had 6 months left on my Best Buy warranty, and the Best Buy one actually started. If you notice in some of my old videos, the Best Buy one actually started overheating prematurely. I would get one flight out of it, and the second flight, every single time it would overheat and shut down. So I turned it into Best Buy, and they wouldn't exchange it because of the fact that it was a different model number than the one they sell, which the one they sell now is the one with the bigger storage in it, which is cheaper than the one with the bigger storage in it is the same price that I paid Best Buy like 3.5 years ago. Well, they gave me a gift card with the full amount on it, so I now have a $300 Best Buy gift card. But since I'm going to be slowly switching over to these 04s and not flying with Action Cam, I'm not going to buy another one. I am holding on to that gift card. I am eyeing up getting the Insta360 X5 camera because I like the Wi-Fi mic that's built into it. Oh yeah, that's a move. You can do a Matty flip and then go straight into a trippy spin. But I'm not that good.
Low battery, 21.5 volts.
Right now I'm filming on the Insta360 1R, which is still working, but it's kind of clunky. And it has this weird flaw that when if it gets in a weird position, it's like the accelerometer or the gyroscope puts bad data into the video file. But anyway, I guess I'll end this video here. I have 2 more packs. I'm probably just going to go ahead and fly them because this is kind of a chill spot to fly. But as far as my Questar 2, it seems like it's pretty well tuned. I guess it's just the fact that when I'm at my house, I'm just constantly full throttling it. But I think for regular out in the field flying, it seems like it's pretty well tuned. I'm not going to work on tuning it anymore. And another thing that happened is these RGB LEDs, half of them stopped working, which I thought, oh great, is it a solder joint? But after I thought about it some, I thought, I bet you it's just the fact that cheap LEDs. But they started working on their own again. So I'm going to build 2 more of these. This is the magenta one. I'm doing the subtractive color model, so the other 2 will be cyan and yellow. But anyway, that's all I have to say. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one.